Good morning, beautiful souls. Welcome to Friday Live with Chantelle. Well, it's Friday here in New Zealand. It's probably Thursday around the rest of the world. Hey, so welcome today. Let me give me a couple of seconds while I get the other channels going. In the meantime, chuck in the chat what you want me to focus on today while I get this other channel going. So off you go, write in the chat, what is it that you need me to work on mentally, emotional, or physically? And I will get to that in about half an hour or so. But in the meantime, I'm just getting Instagram going as they cannot write in the chat. Like I can't see their chat. There we go. Please go to YouTube channel. So if you're on Instagram or if you are on Facebook and the feeds aren't coming through, they should be coming through on Facebook. Go to the YouTube. It's the best channel to be on. Okay, so I'm just putting that post into there onto Instagram, and you should see that. Everybody else, I can see your feeds coming through from YouTube and also Facebook. Good morning, Angel from the US. Morning. Good morning, Caroline from New Zealand. Okay, so today, what are we focusing on? We are focusing on the small intestine. It seems to be the theme this week. I come across a couple of clients who are having issues in that area, and of course myself. So why not? Let's dig into it and learn all about it. So the small intestines. Morning, Marie. So don't forget, chuck in the chat. I'll get to the chat soon what you want to work on, and I will get to that very soon. In the meantime, I'm just going to talk about the small intestine and what's so important about it and what it is really energetically. Okay, so in traditional Chinese medicine, because this is one of the foundational forms of energetics, and it's been around for thousands of years, and they knew their stuff. So I love their theory. Okay, their theory I understand. All right, so back in the day, well, and today's theory, the traditional Chinese medicine, the small intestine plays a virtual role in not only our digestive system, but also our energetic functions that go beyond the physical. Energetics. It is paired with the heart of the fire element, and the fire element. Okay, so it's part of the fire element, which governs circulation, warmth, and joy. Okay, what it is also energetically, the small intestine is also responsible for sorting and separating the pure from the impure, both in the physical aspects and the emotional field. Physically, it separates essential nutrients from waste. Emotionally and energetically, it helps discern what is beneficial or toxic to the individual, which is crucial for emotional clarity. Okay, who knew the small intestine is related to the brain as well? Well, crazy. And the heart. The small intestine is the yang partner, so yin and yang. We always have to talk in pairs. Yin and yang to the yin heart and the fire element. Okay, this means its function is closely tied to mental clarity, decision-making, and emotional balance. When the small intestine energy is balanced, a person can make clear and more rational decisions. When out of balance, it leads to confusion, anxiety, and difficulty processing emotions. Have you felt like that lately? Because it's been one of the themes. So if you have, chuck it in the chat. And the energetic flow side of things, the meridian, and I'm going to get my little dolly out because I have one, Miss Dolly. Basically, the meridian, where is it? People think it's around the stomach area. Well, it's not. And good morning, Eric from Tennessee and Kim from Wellington. Hello, guys. So what we're doing is the small intestine meridian. Where is it on the dolly, or where is it on you? And it will make a complete you'll connect some dots actually. So it runs from the small finger all the way up the back of the arm, so inside back of the arm, so inside back. So if you've got any tennis elbows or issues with your elbow, that could be a point there. Or if you go up to the scapular area, it runs all the way across the scapula as well. So if you've got shoulder injuries, good old Mr. Small Intestine might be part of the issue. And then it comes up the back of the neck, across the front of the neck here, right? All the way up to the front and then back into the air before it goes back into the body. All right, so just think about it. This area here, is it tense? Okay, is there a lot of tension in the shoulder? Are you bunching like this? Could be because your small intestine is under stress. Okay, just putting it out there. could be one of the reasons, and we'll deal with that soon. Okay, so the pathway influences not only digestion, but also head, neck, and emotions. Energetic blockages or imbalances in the small intestine can manifest as digestion issues, like, hey, if you have IBS or stuff like that, leaky gut is one of the other things. Mental clarity, headaches. Who suffers from headaches? I do when my neck crunches up, okay? And even heart-related problems like anxiety and insomnia. Okay, so just putting it out there. If you suffer any of those, chuck it in the chat and we'll deal with it soon. A part of the fire element, as part of the fire element, the small intestine's energy can be prone to excess heat. Okay, this can manifest as irritability, digestive issues, or even skin rashes. So if you've got any of those flaring up and you're, irritable and getting angry and getting upset about things, it may be your small intestine. Okay. Cooling the fire element ensures a free flow of chi, which is energy, and can help. Cooling the fire element, ensuring free flow of chi can help restore balance. So the whole idea of electronics, I've got my electronics in my brain, energetics is harmony, balancing, integration. Okay, it's all about that. The emotional link. Here we go. What's the emotional link? The small intestine helps us digest experiences and emotions. Just as it helps digest food, it plays a role in how we process emotional stress, making it a key element in transforming emotional trauma and energetics in the traditional Chinese medicine. This is linked to the ability to let go emotional garbage or baggage, and processing feelings in a healthier way. Just combining my Kiwiness into that. Balancing the small intestine energy is crucial for both physical and emotional well-being, okay, especially when working with the heart and mental clarity. Just learn amazing, this stuff. It all links in. Okay, and then I was like, right, we'll pull a card this week, because I didn't know what I was going on. I was like, do we do the small intestine or what's going on? I was all really confused. So I pulled a card, like, what's going on? So I pulled a card from the Sacred Forest, and I'm going to share my screen because I can. I've got technology here. All right, so I am going to share my screen of the card I pulled, and it just made sense at the end of the day. These cards are amazing. And where is he gone? He's gone. Let me just get him up again. Disappeared off my screen. There we go. How come he's not come up? There he goes. There he is. All right, there we go. So he's coming up. So mentoring pathway flow. Now, this has been a theme for me this week, and it was part of my wisdom teaching last week. Let's go with the flow. Okay. All right. So imagine this. You're looking at the card, and what can you see? What can you see in the cards? So the cards the oracle cards are a great way of spirit or your guides telling you or giving you hints on things. That's what I love about them. So have a look at the card. What can you see? Can you see the wizard there? Can you see a light shine the path? Can you see a pathway? Is it straight or is it crooked? What does it feel like? Good morning, Jackie from Auckland. Okay, as you wander down the path, so imagine this, you are not sure what is around the next corner, but you are relishing in the moment. Now, wouldn't that lovely forest? I would be too. You gaze at the interplay of the light and dark of the leaves of the trees and inhale the fresh forest air. All is well. You know that you don't have to see your destination. All is required is that you enjoy the journey. Now, this is an amazing reminder. I got reminded this week in the wisdom teaching with Jashika is to basically let go of control, because I'm a control freak, and stay on the path, go with the flow. So this just came up, and also is a great thing with the small intestine, go with the flow, okay? So the spirit of the mentoring path says, everything falls into place when you don't resist the flow of the mentoring pathway of life. Allow the path to take you where you need to go. Don't hurry it or resist it. Simply let go, surrender, and enjoy the journey. So that was our message from Spirit this week, which I thought was really good to go with the small intestine. It's amazing how they do it. Good morning, Anastasia from America. Cool. All right. Going to stop that. Back to me. Back to you guys. Okay, have you chucked in the chat what is going on? I'm going to pull this up so I can see you more. And let's work on it. How far in are we? Oh, we've got heaps of time today. Brilliant. Love it. Okay, so big session energetically. Awesome. Right. So put in the chat what you want to work on. I'm going to go through the chat and then I'll start processing stuff. First off, though, I'm going to send everybody a bit of chi, and then I'll do a little bit of treatment on the small intestine meridian. Might get my needles out even, and then we'll go into everybody else's stuff. So first off, let's go while you guys are chatting on the chat. Energy, chi, what is it? How do we cultivate it? And here we go, I'm going to give you some. So if you've never experienced a chi or chi infusion before or entrainment before, I'm just going to be the tool. I'm going to channel energy through me. And this energy is what we call Pangu. So it's a Chinese-based energy, Chinese God-based energy. And it's part of the Pangu Shingon family of Qigong. Okay, so Qigong means Qi is life force. Gong is cultivation. Okay, so that's what Qigong is. You'll hear me talk about Qigong all the time and people don't understand what it is. It's basically I'm cultivating energy lots of hours a day so I can do this, okay? And you guys can learn it too. And it's a great way of healing yourself, okay? So make sure you have a lot of chi, especially if you're not well, okay? You've got to do it. If you want to learn it, just let me know. Here we go. Pangu, here we go. Hi, Tanya from America. Oh, lots of Americans on the show today. Awesome. All right, here we go. So Pangu coming your way. I'm just going to send straight chi, normally into your hands, so you might feel it on your hands like pins and needles. Let me just open up the gateways first. Hang on. So normally we say a passcode. Well, we say a passcode to open up the channels, okay? Okay, so that's all going now. So, ooh, okay, so I'm going to add Toby in too. I just seen that, Kim. Okay, so Kim. Okay. And then I'll come back and add those as well. I'm going to go through the chat while I'm sending this because I can multitask because I'm a superhuman or more. Hey, who knows? All right, so I'm just going to go through the chat, read the chat as I go down while I'm sending chi out to everyone. So make sure everyone's nice and centered. Make sure you're grounded and receiving in a receiving state of mind or belief, okay, that you can receive energy from me. And it's just pure chi at the moment, say. Okay, so here we go. So I'm going down the list now. I've got Violet in there, Carolyn. Yeah, teenagers. Oh my God, we're coming into summer season here and my teenagers are going crazy. So they are struggling at the moment, yes. One, May, okay, I'll just add May in the mix as well. Caroline, she's got an ACL problem in the knee. So I know all about that. And I will tune into that as well. And I've got giving some energy to Angel, some energy to Marie. So just connecting with you guys. And Eric. And Caroline is here. She's normally leaves me messages early in the morning. And Kim. Kim, all those things. Yeah, the small intestine. Isn't it a little... No one talks about it. Have you noticed? No one talks about the small intestine and where it is on the body. And it makes complete sense if you are struggling from digestive issues, plus shoulder issues or neck issues or headaches. I'm like, oh, that's the link. So yes, I was connecting the dots this week too when I was learning all about it. Good morning, Anne. I'm just going to add you into the mix as well. And Jackie. Yes, that card does look like the card that we had up does look like New Zealand bush, by the way. It's amazing. Anastasia, I'm adding you in the mix as well. Tanya, adding you. Kim, Toby, adding you in as well. And Sean, yeah, cool. All right, so just sending more chi, guys. And then I'm actually gonna take it into the bloodstream, okay? If you know grounding, then ground. Okay, I want you to because this is streaming live and I don't know who's watching to this later, I would normally take this energy on, but I'm not going to. So I want you guys to release it. So I've been giving you chi. There'll be rats and mice in you. I call it debugging. So defragging actually is my word. I want you just to relax and allow the energy that no longer is good for you to be released. Okay, so ask the body to release any energy that you no longer require into the ground. Okay, because ground is negative. Okay, she loves negative energy because she will transform that into life energy for life on earth, plants, animals, whatever. Okay, so really important to let go the negative energy into the ground. Okay, so off you guys do that. We just sink our feet into the ground, releasing all that energy. Yes, Caroline. Last night did it at the beach. Beautiful under a full moon. Yes, perfect for grounding is at the beach. Perfect for biohacking as well. So just releasing the energy as you go. All right. Now coming back to me, I'm going to put more chi into your bloodstream just to give it a boost. Here we go. I might say the passcode this time. And I'm clearing already. If I'm burping, if you're burping, it's good. Okay. It's clearing. So I'm just putting into the bloodstream. And I'm going to say the passcode so you guys get used to it. This is a passcode for Pangu. Have a listen to the words. Okay, it's really, really, really beautiful words. Take kindness and believingness as basis. Take frankness and friendliness to heart. Speak with reason, treat with courtesy, act with emotion, and accomplish results. So you should be able to feel that coming into the bloodstream up through the wrists is normally where I take it, put it in. Okay, we've got quite a few energy points along the wrists. So just putting that in there. I'll say it again, take kindness and believingness as basis. Take frankness and friendliness to heart. Speak with reason, treat with courtesy, act with emotion, and accomplish results. Okay, so that's opening up to the Pangu energy. If you know Pangu Shingon, do it. That's all I'm saying. Just do it. Okay? I can feel that. Yes, you can feel it. Thank you, Kim, for feedback. Woohoo! All right. So now what? Okay, going into the body. Putting you guys all on my magic clipboard. But first off, I'm going to address that shoulder neck issue with the small intestine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring Dolly back. I'm going to feel, as a group, she represents you guys, where, if there is, or where there is any energy blockages on the small intestine meridian, okay, which runs and coming from the ear. And then I'm coming down the body. I'll actually go back up as well. So coming on the cheek, you might feel me. You might be able to feel my energy coming in and just sensing things. Going down the side of the neck. So going down here. Going across the back of the neck, base of the neck. And then across. And I've got a point there. Okay, I've got a point. I'm going to put a virtual needle in that. So it's actually CI14. I don't know actually what that is, but I'm going to put a point in there. So it's basically the top, right in here. Okay. I'm just going to put a point in there, which is minus point. So virtually needing that point. All right, needle's gone in. Just going to give it a bit of boost. You might be able to feel it. You might not. Okay, energetics is like that. You may be able to feel it. You may be able to not feel anything. You may be able to feel stuff happening in the rest of the body. Okay. Okay, just moving along again. Where else is there? 13 as well. Checking one in there. Okay, what are you doing? You're using needles? I am using needles. Funny that, eh? Just open the minds and it works. Our minds are so, I was going to say, closed off to the potential that we could be. So just allow it to come through. So coming down again. Now we're coming down to the scapula, okay, down the shoulder blade. Then back up to there's a point. We're going to go there. We are going to go there. So this is number 10. So this is small intestine 10. It's a point about here on the shoulder. Okay. This is if you've got shoulder problems, rotator, frozen shoulder and all that. This is a point for that. So putting that in there. And if you go for a massage and they massage around under your armpits, there's a point in there too, and it hurts when you've got small intestine issues. So I'm putting one in there too. It's my experience this week. Whoa, nearly leapt off the table. Needled it. There you go. So putting a point in there. 2 of them. Jeez. So you might feel tinglings down the arms because we're releasing the energy. Yeah, something's happened. So I'm just moving. Okay. Woo. Just change something. Okay. Coming back down inside the back of the arm. One on the elbow. No. Down. Coming down to the wrist now. And then going to the outside of the finger, the smaller finger. No, that's all clear. So just running back up to make sure we've got everything. Make sure there's nothing else that's come up. Energy is constantly moving, so we're constantly checking on things. No, that's good. Cool. Okay, so that was Nostalgia is going away now. That was virtually needing. They'll probably stay there for a while as we do this treatment. So just allow them to do their thing. Allow them to break up the energy. Allow those muscles to relax. Okay, so that's what that's all about. Right, what else we got to go? Right, small intestine. I'm just going to check the 5 elements because we're talking about 5 elements theory. We've done a bit on the small intestine. So what else is high? So we've got fire, earth, metal, water. What are you guys doing, eh? Water and wood. No, it's water that's come up. Okay, so the water element, which is our bladder and kidney, our fear, anxiety, okay? Also related to the anxiety related to the small intestine. So let's work in that emotion and those elements. We're doing kidney or the bladder. Yeah, it is the kidney. So we're going to work on the kidney. I thought we did kidney last week. But anyway, the kidneys are our chi generator, right? So they get stressed a lot of the time. And they also are related to fear, okay? So if you have a lot of fear in your life, or you are in fear, or you have anxiety, you are probably your kidneys are out, okay? And they're not they're unbalanced, or they're just really lacking. So I'm just going to concentrate on that, on those kidneys as well, and the water element. What are we going to use? Blu-ray, Pengu, Phoenix. Oh my, the chant. Going through, what is it? What is it? Not enough drinking, enough. No, yes, kidneys are our, they flush stuff out. Hang on, we have got to do the chant again. The chant has been a theme lately. So I'm just going to get my book out so I can remember the words. Oh, sorry guys, I just keep knocking the screen. So the chant on the kidney, so this is just going to open that kidney channel out, open the water element up. Here we go, the chant. So I'm going to add the small intestine as well because we're going to multi-stack things. So I'm going to add the kidney in there. Kidney, meridian, the kidney meridian as well. And then I'm going to add the small intestine. Yeah, what's the small intestine? The actual cavity of the small intestine, as well as a meridian. Okay, so putting those all into my little chi ball. Is there anything else that you want to add on there as well? No. Okay, so really focusing on this area and your chi, your actual energy, okay, and the emotions of anxiety and fear. So putting all those, get into those emotions, into my little chi ball, and let's do the chant. Here we go. Here we go. An chan man san chanka, helio san man sinsa, helios man chan sinka. An chan manka, ilio sanka, an sun moon. An san manka, ilios manka, helios moonsa, un sun moon. Hasen chinka, ilios moonsa, whom. Whom. You're going, what is she saying? Okay, so this is an ancient sacred chant from Jashikta. Okay, who is Jashikta? Jashikta are angelic entity, or their source light, their angelic, I wouldn't call them beings, they're angelic energy. Okay, yeah, source light, they call themselves. All right, so they are one of my wisdom teachers. And this is to do with clearing out the darkness and filling with divine light. Okay, so just think of that. And this is a very, very old, sacred, powerful chant of theirs. Anchan man sanchinka, helios san man sensa, helios man chansinka, hu, hu, hu. Anchan manka, ilios sanka, an sun moon, hu, hu, hu. Ansan manka, ilios manka, helios munsa, un sun moon, ha senchinka, ilios munsa, whom. So check in the chat how you're feeling. What's going on? Anchan man sanchinka, helios and man sensa, helios man chansinka. Anchan manka, helios sanka, an sun moon. Ansan manka, helios moonsa, un sun moon. Hasen chinka, helios moonsa, whom. Okay, so that should have cleared that. So let me know how you're feeling. I'm just going to go through the 5 elements again and see what's popped up. And also I'm just going to check that as a group, check how tense you guys are in your neck area. Side of the neck. So where your vagus nerve and that comes down, so side of the neck. Going across into the shoulder. Okay, there's an issue in the shoulder, so I'm just going to put in that shoulder there. And don't forget shoulders. I mentioned these in a couple of months ago. The shoulders are about burden as well. Okay, so what are you holding responsible for? What's getting you uptight? So just putting some energy into that. So my guides are coming through now, and here we go. It's like, where are they? They're here somewhere. And small intestine. Okay. I'm going to come into the small intestine. I'm going to travel through the small intestine. Okay, this sounds really weird, but I am. I'm going to travel, and as I go through, I'm going to use the phoenix light to go through the small intestine, just to clean up anything that's in there energetically and harmonize it. Okay, so here we go. So let's go down. So we're going down from the sort of the stomach area. There's a couple of valves there to go through. And I'm going to say a passcode as I go through the small intestines. May you be filled with light. May you be healed with light. You are the phoenix light. May you be filled with light. May you be healed with light. You are the phoenix light. So put in the chat if you feel anything for this. This is feeling new. Okay, so just giving a go, just putting light through that small intestine. So picking up anything that's maybe damaged or energetically stuck. Okay, we're trying to work out the stuckness as we go through. And eventually it hooks up to the large intestine, but we'll just leave it as that. Feeling a release, however, still tight. Okay. It's from Kim. Coming through again. Just think of like this small intestine's full of small villi. You wouldn't believe how much skin is in the small intestine. And don't forget the digestive tract is a skin, and it's a boundary from the outside world to the inside world. So if you've got boundary issues or if you've got stuff you're not getting nurtured or you're not loving yourself enough, then it could be the small intestine. Okay, so it's all about that. It's about the leaky gut. The leaky gut, people don't know about leaky gut, but leaky gut is when you're not absorbing the right nutrients, and some of those nutrients actually get leaked out of the small intestine into the other areas, causing all sorts of issues. Could feel movement in the belly. Yes, that's what I'm doing. I'm just pushing the light through the belly. So Phoenix light. So it's quite a heat and cold light. Sometimes it's like a resurrection light. If you think of a phoenix, it's a clearing, changing light. So let's just do that again. It's quite a cosmic light. Okay, and that will be us for today. So check in the chat how you're feeling. If there's anything released, making sure those shoulders are relaxed. Okay, the neck's relaxed, that small intestine, the arm. Okay, if you've got any arm issues, yell out. How's that arm feeling? How's your little fingers feeling? All the way up the side of the arm here, up the back, up into here. Okay, into the joint. How's that all feeling? Up in here. That's the small intestine. Okay, so if that gets tight, you know that you've got some issues in the small intestine. Well, not you have got issues, but you could possibly have some issues in the small intestine. All right, so that's me for today. What's up this week? We have got no events on this weekend. Yay! What a shame. No, so last week when we had back-to-back events and they were wicked, I loved them. Okay, the wisdom that's come out of these events is absolutely amazing. So that's the power of 3 last weekend was with grief. Absolutely amazing. Coming up next week, we're a couple of weeks away, so for the next one. So if you want to know more about what's happening in my space and our world, thank you, Angel and Angel's World. We have so much going on. Go on to our events page, which is on the website for Energetic Alchemy. It's also on my Bioenergetics side as well, so you can go in there. Oh, where are you guys? I keep losing you guys. I'll put the chat in there. So the posting now is for the Energetic Alchemy website, so you can go into the book the events on there. It is in American dollars, guys, so if you guys down under in Kiwi land, be aware that is US dollars. Okay, so it's going to cost you a little bit more. Hello, Pamela from the States. She's just popped in. So that's happening. There's events in there. We have a weekly soul ascent with Keith. Oh my God, so powerful. I get knocked out every week with that one. So if you're knocking me out, it's super powerful. So be mindful of that one. And it's a different way of, a different form of energy work. And it's completely new. So it's amazing. So that's happening every week, the Soul Ascent. And our next events for the Power of 3 and the Art of Transforming Grief, I think it is in November. So check out there. You can also book one-on-one services if you're in Kiwi land. With me, I can do what we're doing here today is called what I call a hit. Okay, you can definitely book that with me, and I can do that remotely anywhere in the world. Okay, I can do it over Zoom, just like this, or we can do it anywhere. So that's me. Okay, so if you are interested in anything, have any questions on anything, I'm here to answer those. Okay, whether it would be, energetics in New Zealand, or whether it's the app in America or whatever. If you're confused about things or just need somebody to listen, I am here. Okay, so thank you very much for joining in. Absolutely love you guys every week coming on board. It teaches me amazing things and it blows my mind. So yeah, have a great weekend. Don't forget to charge up, get those Qigong going in. Also, if you want to learn the Qigong moves, very, very simple moves, let me know. We have got courses online that you can do at your own pace, or I can teach you in person or over Zoom. Okay, so easy as, but it's really, really important, guys. If you're into energetics, if you're a healer, if you're doing whatever, it is really important to grow your life force and to cultivate your own life force so that you can help others. And actually your energy radiates out, so you're actually helping others no matter what. So make sure that if you are sick in any way, okay, if you've got a disease or so-called disease, or you are emotionally drained or anything like that, really, really important to keep your chi high. So start cultivating. It's number one thing in my whole philosophy. Have high life force so the energy can heal itself. And then we top that up with a bit of information for the body to say, hey, you need to look at this part of the body. Here's the frequency to heal it, or here's the energy to information to heal it. And you're also topped up with life force. Therefore, the body can heal itself. Okay. I am just a tool at the end of the day. All my other tools are just tools. All my scanners and all that are just tools. It's up to you and your willpower whether you want to heal. And the best way to start is to do Qigong, and your life changes overnight, literally. Okay. So it's very, very amazing, very, very cool to watch, and it's very, very inspiring to watch others awaken and to their beautiful energetic selves. It's actually truly a rewarding watching people change in front of my eyes. So anyway, so that's me for the week. I have got to jump off because I've got a wisdom teaching with Jashikta. So we'll see you next week.